This is your burial.
It seems quite spooky. Am I going to be scared?
There's some spooky themes. I think if you're very sensitive to spook, maybe you'll be spooked. But I feel like I don't know, it's about so many things. It's a very arresting piece. It's an experience, and that may include a little bit of spook.
I think you need to steel up your courage, but not for the things you expect. The ghost won't be the scary thing, but the emotional intensity, be ready for that.
I'm scared it's going to be a bit too spooky for me. Is it spooky? I mean, it's spooky, but am I going to shit my pants?
No, definitely not going to do that. Are you, I don't want to give too much away, but are you okay with blood?
Yeah.
Then you'll be fine.
Good.
There's a bit of blood. Just like Michaela is so brilliant in this movie, just go get lost. Just get lost in her performance. You'll be great.
Obviously, people have compared the character, Anne's characters, to Beyonce. You're obviously a big Beyonce fan, I can tell from watching Chewing Gum. When did the Beyonce conversation happen between the two of you? Was that a bonding moment at all?
Yeah, because she actually toured in Cologne whilst we were filming, which is so brilliant. Yeah, Anne's actually just a very wise music buff. She's got a very big catalogue in there, all the makings for a pop star.
My thing about Mother Mary was a lot of people said, oh, who did you base her on? And I said, I actually tried not to base her on anyone. What I wanted to do was really immerse myself in the world of pop to understand what all of these incredibly talented, powerful, strong, imaginative visionaries have in common. And then I wanted to really study them and find out what space hadn't been claimed.
It's quite witchy.
Yes. There's a lot of sorcery in this film, but it is, when I think about fashion and when I think about music, they're employing witchcraft in their own way. And what this movie is conjuring is not just literal magic, it is the magic of the creative process.
Do you have a better understanding now of a designer's journey, designer's situation, because you've played one?
No, I mean, my honestly, the pressure I think fashion designers have, having to have all of these new creations for every season. As a writer, I get to kind of delay and decide and tinker around, but there's a lot of strong deadlines as a fashion designer, and I cannot imagine also like deciding the direction of what the world wears is crazy. So no, but my mom is a seamstress. She actually made her dress today. She's brilliant. So I've kind of grown up with a fashion eye through her.
Fashion's in your blood. There are no men speaking in the film, which I love. Obviously, you're the writer-director, so what kind of, what made you the right person to bring this story to life, I guess, other than the fact it was born in your mind?
It is a very autobiographical movie, so whatever part of me whatever chromosomes led the way, they manifested these characters. And when you see the film, you'll see there are very few people in this movie, and the characters in this movie had to be who they are, and it was the only way to go.
Huge fan of the soundtrack. It's such a good song. It's so many good songs.
Thank you.
What's the harder thing to do? The very sustained note in Burial, or the kind of screeching backtrack in Cut Ties? Because those are two of my highlights.
Thank you. I'm so happy you love the screeching note in Cut Ties. I worked really hard on that. The only problem with that one is you can't really talk for a couple days afterwards. I felt the thing that it's more fun to do the Cut Ties one because whatever you have going on, you just let it out. It's a sound that's supposed to be ugly. It's supposed to be raw, and that was what Mother Mary wanted to give people. She wanted to let people just let it out and kind of get primal with it. The run in Burial was more like I was imagining people who spend a lot of time in their kitchen and people who spend a lot of time in their car. and they wanted to have that moment where they could imagine themselves on stage. And so I wanted to give them a run that they felt like they could like really just let go and feel beautiful and gorgeous and powerful in that way.
And the songs as well, obviously great. It's really impressive. I've listened to it a lot.
Great.
It's very gay sound, which is hopefully not unintentional.
I love that. I love that. I love that this is a movie this movie has a lot of fluidity to it. I'll put it that way.
A gay soundtrack. Listen to it, doing some gay stuff as well.
I mean, thank God. Thank God someone's having fun.
Anne was becoming a pop star and singing. Did you pick up any seamstress work or skills or spell making or exorcism? Any skills that you picked up?
No, I spent a couple of days in Berlin learning with Bina. She's the costume designer, and I got to spend a day in the Schiaparelli atelier to see like what that was like. But no, generally, there's always someone, in fact maybe like 3 people on set. Whenever I'm even holding a piece of fabric, they're making sure I'm holding it in a way that a fashion designer would hold it. What are you trying to understand from the fabric? There was always somebody, how to pleat something, how to like roll the fabric out. There's so much, but there was always someone with me. Did I take anything from my personal life? No. I wish.
So my next question, my last question, obviously very busy week for you, very busy year for you. Are you taking time to relax? What are you doing maybe after today to relax?
Yeah, that part hasn't happened yet. There's been no space for that, but I just figure it's kind of one of those things where, and I'm sure a lot of people feel this way, where you just go, okay, it's a marathon, I'm just going to be doing it, and then I'm going to make sure that I have a break on the other side, and then it'll be a marathon break. And then I'll come back into it. But right now, I just try to be kind to myself. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I've kind of prioritized making healthy choices in my life, is because it does give you more stamina. So I'm just trying to take care of myself, trying to, make sure everybody that I love knows that I love them and that I'm coming. I did ask my best friends to kidnap me, put me in sweatpants, and like have a night with me on their couch. And they have said yes. So I have that fixed in my mind as like the reward for all of this.
I'm very excited to watch the film. I've got to take it with my friend. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. So,
awesome. Enjoy the experience, man.
Thank you so much. I can't wait for you to see it. I'm also really glad that you are going to see it having already listened to this music.
Yes.
You're going to get to enjoy the movie as a Mother Mary fan.
I'm a huge fan of Ella Enchanted, and I was thinking, honestly, I think about it once a week. I say to myself, you will no longer be obedient into the mirror.
Yes.
So I don't have a question. I just wanted to fangirl for a second and just
Thank
say, you changed me. Thank you.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Thank you so much. Thank you.